The outcome of weekend's by-election in 16 constituencies across 12 states of Nigeria has seen Nigeria's governing party, the All Progressives Congress, clinching 12 seats, leaving the All Progressives Grand Alliance with 2 seats, and the People's Democratic Party and the New Nigeria People's Party sharing 1 seat each. The elections took place in 2 senatorial districts in Anambra and Edo State, 5 federal constituencies in Edo, Jigawa, Kaduna, Ogun, and Oyo State, and 9 state constituencies in Adamawa, Anambra, Kaduna, Kano, Kogi, Niger, Taraba, and Zamfara State. Results from Enugu and Zamfara State were, however, declared inconclusive. The elections were not without huge challenges. Opposition parties who participated in the by-elections are crying foul amid allegations of vote buying, rigging, use of force to coerce voters, and many more.
In fairness, a by-election is too small, restricted, narrow. I mean, a couple of states and a couple of seats. In some states, like, for example, Edo, the Senate, maybe 1 or 2 House of Assembly seats. In Anambra, the same thing. So this is not really big enough to say this is, and 2027 is still far off. But in many ways, it's also a foretest of what we might see. First, back to 2023, the opposition is crying foul, blue murder. Allegation of malpractices everywhere. We saw reports about vote buying. This has been a problem. Has remained a problem.
One, I think the security agencies were quite responsive. In places like Kano, where they reprimanded, those thugs, we've also seen arrests in places like Kano, in Kaduna. We've also seen how 2 INEC officials and a political party agent were also arrested. So they were very responsive. But this is a by-election. In the 2027 elections, you'll be conducting elections across the entire country. So they will be overstretched. But I really want to give them the benefit of doubt and commend the security agencies for how they were responsive.
The governing APC and President Bola Tinubu have on their part commended INEC for conducting what they describe as hitch-free elections. Tinubu also congratulated the new APC national chairman, Professor Nentawe Iwada, for the emphatic first victory recorded under his leadership and commended APC governors too. But as the nation prepares for the 2027 general election, some election stakeholders say INEC must do more to restore confidence in voters on the integrity of the electoral system, as the vote buying, violence, and rigging allegations noticeable during the by-elections could be a sign of bigger challenges ahead, except if tackled early. INEC, while responding to an Arise News inquiry, says field reports received at the headquarters indicate that the by-elections for the most part went well. A chief press secretary to INEC chairman Rotimi Oyekomi says, quote, "There were a couple of incidents here and there, but we had a good outing," end quote. For the spokesman of the African Democratic Congress, Bolaji Abdullahi, the by-elections were riddled with violence, vote buying, manipulation, and other administrative lapses. Noting that it signposted a hazy future ahead, the Labour Party on its part, through its interim national chairman, Nenadi Usman, claims a collusion occurred between APC agents, INEC officials, and security agents, while urging more reforms ahead of the 2027 general elections. For the APC National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, the accusations by opposition parties are out of envy, as he says the victory recorded in a 12th state, or 1/3 of Nigeria, is nothing short of another solid endorsement of President Bola Tinubu's government and its renewed hope agenda that may culminate in a second-term victory for the party in 2027.